I'm a guy who loves CrossFit and one day decided to fly across the country, buy an RV, and drive home stopping at random CrossFit boxes and seeing the culture firsthand. Now I plan to go all over the US and record my Journey2Rx. CrossFit Afterburn in Davenport, Florida. When I got there, I met Coach Franklin, who's coaching the class. I also met the owner, JC, who's another coach there. Really great feel to this box. So this was a 10 o'clock in the morning class, and man, there were a lot of people at this class. There was in the 20s, somewhere in the mid 20s, high 20s, and there had been a class right beforehand. They do 4 classes in a row in the morning, and the class beforehand was getting out, and it was mob too. So they were very high attendance for their early morning classes, which seems to be a theme down in the southern part of the United States. The coaches here and the community, they have a front desk person full-time, doing social media and taking care of the front desk. They have coaches who are coaching the classes, and the owner was in there cleaning and making sure that the gym was really, very, very clean. They have a great aesthetic to this box. Their online presence and their in-box presence is fully congruent. So you're seeing the similar images. They've got them on the walls. They've got them on their website. The theme of the colors. They're very focused on a very consistent aesthetic, and it comes through. It really shows as a very professional box and website, like really top notch. Really, I would say the best I've seen. You could tell their focus is absolutely community. This is the level of athletes was a lot of people just trying to get fit, losing weight and getting fit, and doing CrossFit to do that. And they're changing lives, and they state that as something as a primary goal, and you can feel it in the box, and that's probably why they were so well attended. I mean, it was very busy there, getting in and out, and even just squeezing in to get do the drop in and sign the waiver and things. They were it was just busy. So kudos to them for running a successful box, and you can tell that they're killing it there. We did a warm-up that had strict press, dumbbell rows, and plank releases. We were focusing on the eccentric motion during these, so it gets challenging even at light weights. So that was a great warm-up. It was actually it was at the level of almost a WOD. It was so challenging. And then the actual WOD for the day was a 10-minute AMRAP. It was 3 clean and jerks, 135 pounds for the men, 95 pounds for the ladies, and then 3 burpees. And the way that Coach Franklin wanted us to do it was effectively shoot for every minute on the minute for the 10 minutes. I was able to sneak in early in the first round 2 rounds of it, so I did get to 11 rounds in the 10-minute time limit that we had for the workout. But it was absolutely challenging, and focusing on form, technique. Coach Franklin did a great job of making sure that our clean and jerk form was covered. We spent a lot of time prepping for it. Again, it was a very big class, and there were a lot of beginners in this class. So he really went out of his way to make sure that the form part was focused on, and that people were doing it safely and consistently throughout the class. And really great job on that, especially with closing in on 30 participants all in the box at the same time. The other thing that was notable is, along with the aesthetics, is all the coaches had coaches' shirts, which that sounds like such a simple thing. And I'm sure it's done elsewhere, but it was a consistent, coach's shirt. And it was something I noticed, it was very cool. They had this very, very, there was people working there, and it was professional, and it came across as that. You could tell that people had a lot of fun in this box. There were people, dancing to the music and just, having a good time throughout the whole workout. So really excellent experience. It was a pleasure to meet these 2 coaches, the owner and the coach that I worked with. And, the interview shows just what a great side and a great community feel that this box has. Okay, so we'll start out real easy. Tell me who you are, where in the world we are, and the name of your box.
All right, my name is Franklin. Coach here at CrossFit Afterburn. We're here in Florida, Central Florida. Here, actually, the area is Haines City, but that's where we're located. Want to know a little bit more about us?
Yeah, tell me about your box. How's your community?
Well, our community is mostly you'll see people that are looking to lose some weight, people that are looking to change their lifestyle, and overall just change their life. And you'll see so many people that are new to CrossFit, and they start with a feeling that this might not be for them, but they ended up liking it, and just coming every day, showing up, and again changing their life. That's one of our priorities, and for us, helping them, guide them through that path. That's our intention. That's our goal, and it makes us happy to see that happening.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your CrossFit experience. How long have you been doing it? How long have you been coaching?
Yeah. I've been doing CrossFit for about 5 years and a half. I started actually back in Ecuador. That's where I'm from.
In Ecuador?
In Ecuador, yes. Yep. And I went to New York, and then I started liking the coaching aspect. I had a couple of good friends that they really guided me through things about coaching, and it was amazing. I ended up liking it, and I like the fact that you can help people through fitness, and it was so fulfilling that I wanted to do that. So I've been coaching for about 2 years and a half.
Okay, that's awesome. A couple strange questions. Here's a weird question for you. If you could go back in time and talk to yourself at any point before you ever started CrossFit, when would you do that, and what would you tell yourself about your CrossFit experience coming up?
When would I talk to myself?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would talk to myself right now from the past and say, hey, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job, and you've been doing the things that you've been wanting to do. So
awesome.
I will give myself some credit. Sometimes I don't do that, but I think I would do that.
That's a great answer. That's really good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. All right, another weird one. If you had to, you're going to have a memory wipe, and you can't remember anything about CrossFit at all except one thing. What would be the one thing you would remember about CrossFit?
Snatches. That was the hardest movement that I learned, that I had to learn until I got the technique, and that was one of the things, movements-wise. But the other thing that I would remember, just one thing, just said it. Yeah. Just snatch.
Well, so you can do
That's something that came up to my mind really quick. So yeah.
That's awesome. What's your second one then?
My second one, I will remember how much I love and enjoy the camaraderie that you get in CrossFit and the friendship that you build. All my friends are from CrossFit, so that's one thing that I probably will keep to myself. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. And if I live in this area, why should I come here?
Because we are determined and we are motivated to, again, I think I keep repeating this word again many times, change life, but we're also here to provide best experience that you can get for the day.
Yeah.
Giving you the best hour of your day, that's our goal. Yeah. Like, you have a life out there, but once you get here, we want you to forget about everything and just have fun.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
That was great.
Okay. So, my name is JC.
Yep.
I'm a coach here at CrossFit Afterburn. We are located in Davenport, Florida. When you say Davenport, people don't really get what Davenport is. We're basically Disney. We're just right outside of Disney.
Okay.
We just tell people we're Orlando, and that way they know Orlando or Kissimmee.
Everybody knows Orlando.
Yeah, so you can't go wrong with that, but we're literally right next to Disney World, a few minutes from it. So that's where we're located. I have been doing CrossFit since I was 13. I'm currently 24.
Whoa.
I started coaching when I was 15 out of a garage, just to family members, and haven't stopped since.
Wow, you're like near original then, right?
Yeah. I just started when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I look older than that, but yeah. Just started when I was a teenager. And just love the community, love helping people.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like a job at all. You literally come in here, you help people, you meet great people like you, sir. Listen to great music, help people accomplish great things, and you don't ever feel like you're working. So
that's awesome. Yeah. All right, let me ask you a couple of off the wall questions.
Go for it.
So if you could talk to yourself before you started CrossFit, what advice would you give yourself? Like, imagine you're a new person who's never done CrossFit. What advice would you want to give?
Myself, because I'm pretty competitive and like a lot of people, I would just say take it easy. Make sure to pace yourself to avoid unnecessary injuries that come along with that competitive mindset.
Early on especially, right?
Yeah. So that's the main thing I would tell myself.
Okay. If you were going to have a memory wipe, and you couldn't remember anything at all about CrossFit except for one thing. So all of your CrossFit memories, the community, the people, the workouts, the competitions, everything, all gone except for one thing. What would be the one memory you'd hold back?
It's tough, man. Like you have your competitor memories, but
Yeah.
you also have the memories of members that you've trained along the way, and unfortunately some of those members are no longer with us, so
Right.
it's hard to pick which ones, but I would honestly say I wouldn't get rid of the memories of the people I've trained and saw accomplish great things that are no longer with us, that have passed away.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get rid of those.
Yeah, and that's a great one. Yeah. So if I live in this area or I'm visiting this area, why should I come to CrossFit Afterburn?
Honestly, because it's fun. Yeah, we work out pretty seriously, but at the end of the day, it's mostly fun.
Yeah.
Like our members are dancing, they're having a good time. We're very goal driven, but we're very focused on having fun. Like we have pizza costumes in the back storage. That's just the people that we are. So it's a good time.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
I will.